or Dollar Shave Club?
With Dollar Shave Club.
Manscaping is worse because all the Adrids talk about his balls.
My neighbor is bewitched. I saw him skulking outside my door, muttering curses.
Right. This wouldn't have anything to do with the money you owe him, would it?
Don't forget the butt wipes.
For 100 generations.
Really weird to listen to
hell
history videos
itself
and the narrator
imprisoned
suddenly
Father
talks about
Inarius.
balls.
But they could not break him. He cast off his infernal shackles and returned to us. And now he will guide the faithful along the path of deliverance.
Damn cold, isn't it? But at least we are safe. Beyond these walls, darkness reigns. The new militia recruits have been training night and day. They deserve a little praise. But I can't let them see me as soft. Mind giving them a cheer for me? Easy coin for you, a boost of confidence for the recruits, and I get to go on being the hard ass. Everybody wins.
I'll handle it.
Today we're going to continue our story about the Napoleonic Wars, but first let's talk about your hairy balls. No thanks. Info Yuki decides to pull out her secret Manscaped sponsorship ad.
That was not bad.
With the Manscaper XL.
Michael 2XDX0
I can even trim my hedges.
Welcome to Yukikaze Gaming Snappy.
You pull out the item to show on the stream and it's got like a ripcord.
Thanks. I hope they don't get used to it.
Gas powered.
Hi, Michael. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Oh, absolutely. Gas powered. Revs the engine. Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Diesel powered.
It gives me the closest shave I've ever had, like I've got no balls left at all, because I don't.
Emits smoke and loud noise. You have a screenshot with your model holding a Manscaped kit.
I do feel like that would be pretty funny with the whole female model and everything.
Apologies.
He also gave me this amulet. What is it?
The Mark of the Heradrim. An ancient order of scholars and mages, sworn to protect Sanctuary from demons. These days, we are few in number.
A shave for your balls, so close. You won't even be able to call yourself male anymore.
Demons is equal only to his hubris.
I mean, I'm
Sounds
sure
like
it could be, but you really
You
don't
should
want
seek him
the
out in
snip tail to be all weird and
But don't
nude
forget
and
about the
squiggly.
cathedrals. They'll be expecting you, and they might prove to be useful allies too.
You're not coming with me?
Bingus tail.
I'm going to the dry steppes to find out who that pale man is. Join me when you can, just...
Like a
careful.
hairless cat.
Your ties
Exactly.
to Lilith. The visions you see. You are the key to finding her and stopping whatever she has planned.
But how will you keep your Manscaped sponsorship that you totally have Yuki?
Sometimes our paths in life are set to collide. We just don't know it. Whether it is by accident or fate's hand,
Listen,
there is nothing
it's
we can
not
do
my
about
fault
it.
that they chose a terrible person to sponsor.
Wanderer lost in the storm, fed the blood of Lilith, saved by a lone monk. Different lives and incidents drawn together. By what? Destiny? Or some greater
Just have
power pulling the
Manscaped
strings?
on your hoodie and an arrow pointing downward.
I did not know.
Yeah. They chose someone
But
who
at the
doesn't even
time,
have legs.
I thought I had the chance to protect
Have to work Raid
humanity
Shadow
from the
Legends in
daughter
there
of
somehow
hatred.
too.
The Wanderer's connection to her gave me hope.
Dollar Shave Club. It's like the
Imagine
Raid
that.
Shadow Legends of shaving.
You'd have to add hair to the model.
Yes, well, Bozan has yet to return from delivering our tithing demands to Menestad. Perhaps you could sweep the roads and see what's taking him so long. The cathedral must receive its dues.
Wait, can I actually buy a horse now? That wasn't available in the beta.
Coach Tex. Welcome to Yukikaze Gaming Snappy.
Hi, Coach. Long time no
Leopard
see.
Girl.
Yes, good to see you.
Why does it act like I just followed?
Oh, it's not acting like you just followed. It's just the text-to-speech. It tells me every time somebody joins the channel now. New tech I set up.
Oh, it reads.
Yes, it reads
It's so
everything you
cool.
say. Yes.
I want it.
I can show you how to set it up, actually. It's very easy.
Give me this power.
It's just a website tab you have to have open, basically.
You too can be a British child.
Remind me later on Discord text, and I'll send you the info if you actually want it. Okay, something about factions that I probably should have been reading but couldn't manage to pay attention to that will
Behold,
probably
the
haunt
era
me
of
later.
darkness arrives, and with it the end of the old world is at hand.
Behold.
One for the Blood Guard!
I want a text-to-speech voice based on Yuki doing different voices every time someone says something. Yeah, sure. Though I wouldn't mind seeing.
Okay, so I actually have to complete that quest line still before I can purchase anything in the shop.
Is there different voice options?
Yes, there are different voice options. I just selected this one. Weirdly though, it looks like your voice options are browser dependent. Depending on what browser you're running it in, you'll have different voice options. So because I'm coincidentally running this in Microsoft Edge, I
It'd
got
be cool
all
if you could assign
Microsoft
different
voice
voices
options.
to specific usernames.
I think actually you can do something like that, but it requires like the premium services. Like everything that I'm doing on it right now is free, but you can buy their like quote-unquote in-game currency, so to speak, that you can use to purchase like bonus features. And I think what you were just talking about is one of them.
Would be a cool subscriber bonus.
I will consider that.
You see those fools?
I'm not really sure how I would go about implementing that, though.
Groveling, crying like dogs.
Good thing you got sponsored by Manscaped to be able to afford that at some point.
And now a word from our sponsor, Manscaping.
You see those fools up at the cathedral? Groveling, crying.
Try the new
like
Manscaper F150 for when you absolutely positively need to shred every bit of hair on a person's body.
Better than a Lovance sponsorship, I guess.
Is it though? Is it really? I get the sense the people of that sponsorship are at least having a lot of fun with it.
What about BetterHelp?
I don't even remember what that one is. Was that like a training skills thing? Or was that like one of those kind of TaskRabbit kind of services where you hire people to help you with stuff?
Say it, that damn
Lovance has
snake.
Diablo IV
She
support
keeps
now.
them on a chain around her neck. Damn
Diablo
her.
4 loves
Damn
in
her.
force
And I hope
feedback.
she burns for what I've had to watch.
Anytime the horny
A long
demon
time
mommy
ago,
appears
there
on
was
screen, it
darkness.
just goes crazy.
Then one day a light grew. The light spread and covered the land in warm light. It was a wonderful era,
It was only
but like
an
all
apple
eras
I
before
stole.
and after,
The
the end
father
drew
wouldn't
near.
want me to go hungry,
And with it,
would he?
the dark creatures of night and darkness, of destruction and despair, of evil and malice arose to threaten the land. And the people's hearts trembled in fear as the last of their light left their eyes and infinite darkness covered the land with despair. That random online therapy sponsorship that YouTubers did for some reason even though it was very clearly a scam.
Oh, yeah, that one. And also, Coach, that was
In the
awesome.
Age of Ancients, the world was
That sounded
unformed,
great in his
shrouded
voice.
by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity.
We were born
Heat and
in
cold,
sin.
life and death, and of
Children
course, light
of
and dark.
darkness.
Isn't
Then
this
from
the
dark,
intro
they
to
came
Dark
and
Souls?
found
Can
the
be
souls
sought
of lords
to
within the
penitence
flame.
and face.
Leto, the first of the dead, the
Walk
Witch of
in the
Izalith
light.
and her daughters of Chaos, Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten.
I'm quite sure that's the intro to Dark Souls.
Hit them with these nut-saving light gamers.
Sin, brother.
Dabs.
Yes, Reverend Mother.
Let the light of Inarius burn away wickedness. Let not temptation lead you from his holy radiance.
Reverend
Let
Mother
righteousness
Prava
sear
got
away
that booty.
corruption and sin. Cast out thy darkness, for only light must remain.
Cast out thine darkness, for only light must remain.
Is this the one from the west?
Yes, Reverend Mother. Did Lorath not accompany you?
He sent me on without him.
Putting faith in that old man was a mistake. What could possibly be of greater import?
Lilith.
So, you know. We have received word from one of our knights of a demon sighting in Gale Valley. The description matches too closely to the sighting in the west. If you would travel to Yelesna and take stock of the events there, you would have the gratitude of the Cathedral of Light. I had thought to send Lorath, but...
Again, he fails
Now
in
these
his duty.
cutscenes really hose the
with
GPU.
or without
Not sure
war,
if the Navy SEALs copper pasta
will
will
of
get me
Inarius
bonked or
shall
not.
be
Laugh out
done.
loud.
Well, the good news is my bot doesn't bonk people very hard.
take the knight's report before you go.
Reverend Mother, I received a report of a potential demon sighting. Horned woman near Yelesna Mines. Performed routine inspection.
Yeah, only
Nothing
pun
yet.
makers.
Sent in priest and escort of knights. We'll report in when we find something.
Some idiot found that out the hard way, ha ha ha.
He was but a messenger, destined to pass on the word. Only Inarius had the wisdom to interpret the prophecy's true meaning.
Do you want to build a snowman? It doesn't have to be a snowman.
And look, I already have a snowman. It's my tip jar. See, he's right over here.
His skill is unmatched. But as you can see, he's not so reliable.
It's not out of indifference. He went off searching for a pale man who accompanied Lilith.
Snowman friend has kept me
So
company through
someone
many
is helping
games so
her.
far.
How easily the souls of men sink to darkness.
Oh, pet the cats. They are running around behind me at the moment. Okay, with that redeem, I will take a short break because I'm also out of water. And I will go
Constantly
pet the cats
T-posing.
and beer pack. Assert your dominance by T-posing.
Ah. I thought that stood for Yuki head pats. Me furiously looking for things to turn into text to speech. LOL.
Okay, all 3 cats successfully pet.
She is spawn of a
Oh,
prime
sorry,
evil.
Coach.
Mark my words.
Yeah, that one's for
Nevest
literally
was
petting the
but the
cats. I
beginning.
haven't actually implemented
She
head
will
pats
kill
yet.
again. But our father,
It
the
is something on my
angel
to-do
Elias,
list.
is prophesied to defeat her. Where there is faith, there need not be fear. One of our flock, the watch commander, Vigo, sent word of a demon sighting.
I wonder how
a girl
head pats
claimed
feel
to
like.
see a horned woman. The risk is too great to dismiss.
Never
I
had
want
your head
head
pat
pats
before,
and
Coach?
GL.
Seek him out. He should be well into his search.
I'm glad everyone's having
Yuki
fun
in
with
the
the text to
dude.
speech. Well, just because you're a dude doesn't mean you've never had your head pat.
It's like a
Especially
body
as
pat.
children,
but
it's
on the
often a
head.
thing that happens.
Guys don't get such displays of affection.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Father Inarius, bless the child that grows in my belly. Keep him safe in your light.
There's the whole, like how touch-starved men are in US society thing.
Femboys do.
I am stuck. I cannot progress. I'm not sure if I'm stuck on my skeleton. More likely, this has something to do with the server.
Please, sir. May I have another?
I can't... Yeah, I can't move between the zone sections.
No bones about it. Wingardium Leviosa. You're boned until the area loads.
It's not even a loading issue. It's probably the lobby server, because they did say that they're having
Leviosa,
issues
not
with that.
Leviosa.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Oh, is this always online?
Yeah, it's always online. Unfortunately. Okay, I'm gonna put the BRB screen up and relog, I think.
I hate that thing in games.
Yeah, me too. Although I understand the desire to reduce hacking incidents, as older versions of Diablo were rife with hacking, because everything was stored client-side. Okay, now I can't do anything. Quest is timed out. Please try again. Code 300,008.
Or rather, I don't like it in single-player games.
Yeah. It's understandable if it's like an MMO, because it really can't be played any other way. But if you have a single-player experience, let people play the single-player experience single-player, if they so choose. Really, it's... Part of why I hate it is because it's such a dirty excuse to have always active DRM, and to try to force people into your online shops. And probably the thing I hate about it the most, personally, is it's horrible from a preservation standpoint. Once the server goes down, it's gone for good.
Hentieken. Welcome to Yukikaze Gaming Snappy.
Hello, welcome, thank you for joining. I'm pretty sure I'm going to air out again. We may be having the stream come to a slightly early, unexpected close. On account of server errors.
The problem with a lot of DRM is that it's only visible to people who aren't pirates.
Yes. This is very true. EA is notoriously bad with that. I remember I actually bought a full, legal copy of one of the Command & Conquer games, and I could not play it, even though I'd purchased it because of the DRM. So I actually had to go get a pirated version in order to be able to play the game that I had already paid for. Okay, we're queued. That's an improvement, right? I think, maybe, technically? Start game pending.
And also problems like this, LMAO.
Yeah. Well, and like, when has Blizzard ever launched a game that went smoothly on launch day? Even with all the, like, server slam that they did and all that, I knew there'd still be issues.
Can't play your video game calls the server.
Yep. Oh, we got a different error. Error 300-202.
Mooney, I cannot play my video game. Please call the governor.
Governor. That was a terrible attempt at it. I'm sorry, I apologize for that one. I'm just not in the flow.
God save the Queen.
Hey, Governor. Evening, Governor.
Reminds me of the British Black Mirror meme.
I don't know that I'm familiar with that.
What if YA Mum ran on batteries? He's here. He's there. Has every fucking where. Why can't? Why can't?
What? Small British girl, your mama jokes. I don't know. I don't think it's going to let us in on this attempt.
Call blimey. The Diablo IV server's borked, innit?
Sure is. Super borked.
What a right corker.
Same error again. I'm gonna try to restart the game from scratch again. Give this one more shot. BRB. It would not be a successful stream without some scuff. Look deep into the loading spinner. You will not realize how much it sucks that the server is having issues. You will spend lots of money in the in-game store. Your login attempt has timed out. Well then, it kicked me out entirely that time.
No, and fuck off, says Blizzard.
You got bonked. I don't understand why. It seems to be okay with fuck, but not fuck off? Like, certain combinations of words are just too dirty for it.
I got bonked, but the TTS still worked.
It sure did. Well, the TTS has its own separate, naughty word list that it uses. And I guess the text still technically appears for, like, a brief instant for the TTS to pick it up before the bonk happens from the bot. Aw, hi Michi, thank you for the read.
Sick boy Mikey. Welcome to Yukikaze Gaming Snappy.
Welcome.
Hey.
I'm currently experiencing technical difficulties.
Oh no.
Well, it's the Diablo IV launch day, so some server issues are to be expected. We're back in the queue again. Only for it to probably fail. Start game pending. No choice but to accept the error code. Wow, not any kind of a dialogue box or anything this time, huh? Oh, there it is. Preparing for failure. Unfortunately, I think Blizzard has it out for me tonight.
Seems like.
That said, I do want to take a moment to mention how much I appreciate everybody coming out tonight and hanging out with me. It's been great having so many people in the channel all at once and all coming to check out the game. And play with the new text-to-speech features.
It has been fun, yeah.
Okay, well, I think that'll be my last attempt for the evening. I'm gonna go ahead and raid us onto somebody. Thank you again so much, everybody, for coming and hanging out with me. And, I'll be playing more of this in the near future, when hopefully the servers are working better.
Good stream.
We will be raiding, Tristov, who I'm not familiar with, but they were, kind of the first person I could find on the list of suggestions on Twitch that looked vaguely appropriate. Or also somewhat slightly inappropriate. to see you all again next time on Yukikaze Gaming. Matane! That's all for this episode. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe, or join me on Twitch or Twitter. Hope to see you next time on Yukikaze Gaming. Matane!